Beetlejuice 2 is live and it's directed by Tim Burton, the same director as Beetlejuice 1. But how has he done in all of his movies? Well, that's why I'm here. Going through in date order, we will go through every movie he has directed, starting with number 1, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Coming out in 1985, this movie had a budget of $7 million and earned Tim Burton around $500,000, with the movie getting $40 million at the box office. Number 2, Beetlejuice 1. Beetlejuice 1 came out in 1988 with a budget of $15 million, earning Tim Burton $1 million. It's quite a step up from his first movie. Anyway, Beetlejuice earned $73 million at the box office.
Now what do you think?
Number 3, Batman. Releasing in 1989, this movie is a classic, with a budget of a whopping $35 million. This earned Tim $2 million, and at the box office, Batman got $411 million.
I'm Batman.
Number 4, Edward Scissorhands. Coming out in 1990 and a budget of $20 million US. This earned Tim Burton $1 million, and at the box office, this movie kicked in at around $86 million. Number 5, Batman Returns. This movie came out not long after the first Batman, coming out in 1992, and with a massive budget of $80 million, yes, 80, this got Burton $4 million, and the movie itself grossed $266 million. Number 6, Edward. This movie didn't do so well. While $18 million was put into it, it only came out with $8 million, but this did give Tim Burton $1 million.
Yes, I'm Ed Wood. I'm here about directing the Christine Jorgensen picture.
Number 7, Mars Attacks. Releasing in 1996 and a budget of $70 million, this earned Tim $5 million, and the movie earned $100 million at the box office. Number 8, Sleepy Hollow. Releasing in 1999, this is an old movie, but with a massive budget of $100 million and a return of $207 million, this earned Tim $10 million. Wow. Number 9, Planet of the Apes. Coming out in 2001, again $100 million was put into this movie, but with an even better return rate of $362 million at the box office. This also earned Tim $10 million.
Sir, he's over here.
Number 10, Big Fish. This came out in 2003 with a budget of $70 million. It returned with $124 million, and this also made Tim $10 million. Jeez, this is a lot of money. Number 11, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Coming out in 2005, this movie made $475 million. You heard that right. And only $150 million was put into it. That's a great return rate. And this also made Tim Burton $10 million. Number 12, Corpse Bride. This came out in 2005 with a budget of only $19 million. It came out with a great return rate of $118 million, earning Tim around $5 million.
Music is improper for a young lady.
Number 13, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. This came out only 2 years later in 2007 with a budget of $50 million. This movie returned with $152 million, earning Tim another $10 million.
She said she'd leave with me tonight.
Number 14, Alice in Wonderland. Now we're starting to get into the big numbers. This movie came out in 2010 with a budget of $200 million. And it returned with, wait for it, $1 billion. Wow, that's a lot of money. And the top earnings so far. This earned Tim $20 million.
It's you.
No, it's not.
Number 15, Dark Shadows. Releasing in 2012, this movie had a budget of $150 million and a return rate of $245 million. This also earned Tim $10 million.
Have you any idea what you put me through?
Number 16, Frank Weenie. Coming out in 2012, the same year as Dark Shadows, this movie only had a budget of $30 million and a return rate of $81 million. This earned Tim $5 million.
I can fix that.
Number 17, Big Eyes. This is my favourite name so far. Coming out in 2014, this movie budgeted $10 million and a small return rate of about $19 million, but Tim steals half the budget with $5 million.
I lied to my child. I'm just not that kind of person.
Number 18, Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular Children. That's a long name. This movie arrived in cinemas in 2016, and with a budget of $110 million, it returned with almost triple that of $296 million. But this made Tim another $10 million. Number 19, Dumbo. This movie released in 2019 with a budget of $170 million and a return rate of $353 million. This movie got to him around $10 million. And now, number 20, Beetlejuice 2. Well, we have no numbers about this yet, but we will when it releases in a few days' time. And that's all we have for today. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next video.